Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in on Sargel 18, Episode 8 of Sargel 18 Unchained. This video is for people only who want to be lied to and manipulated in Revelation. Alright, I'm going to show the back up some of the possession things I'm going to talk to you about. I'll show some photos that I believe have not been seen before. Maybe one, but I'm not sure. And the other ones I know haven't. And I'm going to see that at the end. But right now, I'm just going to get right into it because this took me a while to write so that it's palatable to the masses. So, all right, here we go. Now, the two main characters in Revelation are Lucifer and his army, and Jesus and heaven's army. Lucifer will convince the people that his lies are all truths, and Jesus, with many souls from heaven, like myself, will preach the truth. So your souls can see through all of Lucifer's lies. Right now, Divine Providence estimates hundreds of millions of people worldwide are under Lucifer's power of possession and negative Luciferian influences, with the major concentration right here in the United States. It's everywhere right now. You should be aware of it. What we are seeing and trying to live through is the most unprecedented tsunami of outright lies to control the masses in a majorly restrictive direction. Culminating is the total destruction of freedom and our way of life. And it's easy to see. I'm going to point some things out, but common sense. Remember, God does run everything on a sort of common sense reality. So it's only common sense what I'm going to talk about. So now, in searching for an example, I'm going to have to use our current political system, for it's chock full of Lucifer's lies and deception, and everyone in the world can see it. And also the legion of people blindly perpetrating the lies. Now here's some of the major examples. And remember, I'm trying to teach you how to respond in your life to being lied to on such a grand scale. Trump is evil. And if he becomes president again, he will destroy democracy and the world. That's what they say. You see it all over. Number one, Trump was already president. Did he destroy democracy and the world? No. If anything, he made it all better and fixed the problems. Just remember, before the plague, gas was affordable, food was less than half of what it is now, and everything was cheaper, and we produced our own oil, which kept prices and inflation down. When Trump left office, inflation was at 8%. With Biden, when Biden stepped down just recently, inflation is at 20% and rising. Doesn't take a genius to look at those two examples and say, well, I'd rather have cheaper gas and Trump than what's going on with this administration and all the craziness, and $8 a gallon, and that's what it was up to. They brought it down on purpose, especially for the election coming up. But it'll go right back up again. Guaranteed 100%. It's a way of constricting you, a way of holding you. Now, what I wondered was, can't the people blindly blaming Trump for inflation see those two examples? No, they can't. Because whatever has control of them twists their minds to what evil it is trying to achieve and completely blinds them. One way is by taking the sense of reasoning, common sense of reasoning, out of their reality. It's like mind control. That's how demons work. And as you all know, I have plenty of experience face to face with demons. Now, how can I convince you, using this example, that we are in the actual revelation that is written in the Bible? And that's easy. If you're seeing and hearing in your face pre-1990, well, I'm sorry. It's easy. All you're seeing and hearing in your face pre-1998 was kept secret and kept hidden from the public. Lies, manipulation, and much more. Every now and then, the public would find something out, and then it would be perpetrated as a scandal, like Nixon and Watergate. And then through the news cycle, it would be forgotten. And remember who owns the media and news. Can you imagine what we would have done to Nixon if he even tried one thing that the current administration has been doing since 2020? He would have been held for treason and probably executed. And that's the way things were. It was honest. It was honest. All right. Now, they don't hide anything. And when they get caught, it becomes just a small paragraph in the back of a newspaper if the left-controlled media even tells you about it. There is so much I read online in the newspapers, and I'm in a Democratic state, so in the newspapers, and what I'm seeing with my own eyes that the left never talks about. Never. Because that keeps the blinders on. Yeah, a couple will slip through, of course. But the majority are just walking zombies saying, I believe whatever I hear, I believe whatever I see, blah, blah, blah. Now remember, you're receiving all this info in my videos directly from a soul from heaven. After 35 years, it's been known that I don't lie or manipulate people. I just show my evidence and tell the public the truth as I get it. And that's the way it's been ever since my premiere on national television on UPN9 Strange Universe. Tell the truth. That's it. Not that I would tell anything else. When you're dealing with such coolness on a human level that I am and discoveries, you don't have to lie. Now, I'm going to just name a few more examples. Trump is a Russian spy. That was proven a lie completely. And they're still trying to tag something on that wall. Oh, Trump and all MAGAs are white supremacists. Well, let me tell you something. I know a lot of MAGAs, and I don't know any of them that are white supremacists, but anyone would be a supremacist when it came to talking on who they are and what they were. White people, they like that they're white. Dark people, they like that they're dark. Yellow people, they like that they're yellow. That's supremacy. They feel it in them. It's not bad. And there are bad white supremacists, of course, that go out and attack other people because of their skin color or whatever. But that's a very thin line amount of people compared to the masses. And the masses just all feel that they're cool, they're great. Trump committed abuse of power and the obstruction of Congress. That's what they impeached him on. All he did was do what the Luciferian left didn't want. So they just painted picture after picture. And the thing is now, maybe 3 years later, It's all been proven bullshit. And the people still don't believe it, even though they say that it's been proven wrong. Now, you remember Nancy Pelosi standing behind him on the State of the Union and ripping up the State of the Union so everyone could see it? Can't get any more evil than that. It doesn't matter what your opinion is, Nancy. It matters what the people's opinion is. That's how our country was built. And they're trying to take that away. They don't want you to have that right. Now, opening our borders and stating everything is okay and under control. Accusing Trump of packing people into rooms until they were vetted and safe to enter the United States, and removing children into separate rooms from their parents. All bullshit. All proven wrong. Yeah, sometimes a kid had to be separated. They needed to be checked psychologically or medically from where their parents are and all that, because there's so many, type people coming through. There was hundreds then. Now there's tens of thousands. But, but nothing like, hey, take those kids away from them and put them in room BA. That's all bullshit. Now, this current administration was fact-checked by a government agency in Congress, and how many children crossed the border and are now considered lost. They don't know where they are. They came across, they know that, but we don't know where they are. The number is 250,000 children in the last 4 years have come across Biden's open border and simply disappeared. Gone. And at least they tell the public that they have no idea where they are. That's what they say publicly. But I know where they are. Sex trade, human trafficking, forced labor around the world, and food for certain creatures that the government has deals with. These creatures are from many different multiverse realities, and I've showed you hundreds and hundreds of them over the last 3 decades. Many of these creatures I have met face to face at the Vortex. You are now just hearing about how many are loose in our state parks all over the country. Just read the 411 books and it'll freak you out. Or look on YouTube about it, missing people, in the state parks, beware. And you're going to see all the rangers and all the police that were told to keep their mouths shut by the government about what's going on. After they retire, start telling everything and showing evidence, which is great because I feel that I'm not alone in that in the world now. I guess 26 years ago I was, but not now. Now I can go on, but you get the picture. No one here is without sin, but the sins that the people in power are committing now will bring forth revelation and the apocalypse. A fake president, open borders so regular normal people and the most vicious and evil in the world can be welcomed into our country without vetting. Convincing children as young as 4 years old that they can have a sex change operation. 4 years old? The kid doesn't even know he's alive. You can't be serious. The people in our government cannot be serious, but they are. Giving terror countries billions of dollars like Iran, and then leaving $80 billion worth of weapons for free in Afghanistan for anybody that wants them. Actually, it would have been cool. I know a bunch of people would have wished they'd gone over there and picked some of that stuff up. Just to tuck away, but, And all the time, they're telling the public that this is a good thing to do for you and for the world. Bullshitting. Just outright lying to you. And millions of you alone here in the United States are believing every word despite any evidence or any concern that they may have. Number one, hey, as long as it don't affect me, I don't give a shit. And number two, I'm possessed and I can't tell the truth from a lie. And that's just how it is because I'm just a human puppet at this point in the face of revelation. But not only are they possessed, but they're insane. And not the good type of insane, but the bad type of insane that culminates in an evil agenda. And that is to set Lucifer free reign on the world physically. That is something that is coming. That's when the War of 34 starts. And in 37, Jesus comes back and ends it. At least for 1,000 years. Then it'll start all over again. All right. Now, I go around. I don't go around as like, hey, I'm a celebrity. I'm Sergio 18 to people. I just go around as a regular old guy, tie my hair back in a ponytail. Could be anywhere, in a store, in a Rite Aid, in Walmart, and I'll be in line and I'll see somebody talking about the Democratic agenda and how bad Donald Trump is and evil he is. And all he's done, and we let him back in, blah, 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 the world's destroyed. So I'll go, well, can you, excuse me, but can you name one thing evil that President Donald Trump did? And right away, now I can read auras. I'm so empathic and psychic that it's ridiculous. So I see everyone's aura, and I see what's satelliting in it, and I see their problems and their happiness and all that. Especially when I used to give readings. Oh my God. Oh my God, was that a lot. But they'll turn around and look at me, and I'll say, what did he do? You just said he was evil. I'm just asking because I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, what did he do that was so evil to deserve this? And right away, a human's aura, a human's aura is basically soft and round. Hold on. Like this. It could be different colors, but it's uniform, and it's around their head. You see, it's normally not 3 or 4 inches off. It's mainly about an inch or 2 off, but that's a normal-looking aura. But when I asked that question to a Democrat, let's see if I have this thing correctly. Where is it? This is what their aura looks like. All scraggly and not uniform and like static, static and stuff. This is what an aura of somebody who is possessed looks like, or being influenced by a demon looks like. I showed you what it looked like normal, and now that's what it looks like when I talk to these Democratic type people. Okay, and it goes crazy. They can't handle. Plus, it's me standing in front of them. They may not realize it, but their soul does, and whoever has control of them realizes it. Okay. All right, now. In closing, and they never have an answer. Not one has given me an answer, and I must have asked in the last couple years 50 people in general all around. What? Name one thing. Name one thing. And they get all, they don't even say he built a wall or anything, like they could use that. They don't even have that. All they have is, Trump is bad, Trump is bad, Trump is bad, Biden is good, Bidenomics, Biden is good, Trump is bad. Now, in closing, I wanted to point out that Revelation may bring on the apocalypse. How? By revealing the truths and revealing the lies. That's it again. I think I said that before, but that's it again. And what does that all tell you? Let's take the price of gas, right? I think I don't know if I said this again, but I'm going to say it again. Let's take the price of gas. When Trump left office, it was $2.61 a gallon. After Biden became president, after a year or so, it went to $8 and above. Do the math. Common sense. Do you think, would you rather live in a world where gas is $2.50 or $8.50? Who caused it? And of course they say Trump caused it. But Trump didn't sell all our oil reserve to the Middle East people like Biden did. Trump didn't stop all oil and coal type stuff like Biden did. Everything was fine. It wasn't broken. It didn't have to be changed. Unless you have an evil intention on what to do about the country and the people that live in it. And let me tell you, their intention is evil. It's as evil as I draw a breath, I can taste it. Then now you take that analogy I gave you about the gas and apply it to everything else that they're doing and have done in just 4 short years. Now you have your answer. What I'm going to show you is a couple of pictures that I believe I have not. One I might have shown once, but the rest I haven't shown publicly, of what is controlling the people of our government. And the people every day that you see walking around. There's no difference. It doesn't have to have a big major demon on, let's say, the vice president and making her do stuff. It can just be an ordinary demon. People do not have, and they do not know how to protect themselves from this type of assault. Really sucks. Okay, so this is the one I might have shown, but I'm not sure. This gentleman here, he was part of the when the Discovery Channel sent out their pros from England to meet me and my people and go to the vortex, which really, oh boy, talk about people freaking and running in stark terror. But the people around me wanted this guy to come in. And I said, you know, there's something about him. I can taste it. You can taste it. There's something wrong. He's going to steal from us. Oh, no, you got it wrong, Brian. He's just I said, okay. I go, let him come. So he came. And what happened? He stole something from us. Which I proved. And they were like, oh, shit. But I took a picture of him back at the vortex. Because I knew, I could see what had a hold of him. The evil that had evil being that had a hold of him. So I took a shot to take a picture, and I did, and here it is. And there he is standing there to the left, and look at that creature behind him, fully controlling him. It's got big eyes, nose, and mouth. It looks like some sort of lizard-type multiverse creature. There it is. Controlling his every move, making him act nice, making him steal, making him do all kinds of stuff. I'll tell you. Okay. Now, this is another type of creature that is a demon that is controlling everything from the presidency on down as much as they can get. There's a lot of good here, and there's a lot of good heaven has brought here. So don't worry. You know, at the end, everybody will be accounted for. But this is another one of the creatures. This I'm pretty sure I haven't showed at all. Now you see that there. You have two demonic creatures there. One big tall one with like a hook hand. And right to the left of him is another one that you would normally recognize. Now what I'm going to do, I know this is the actual picture, so let me just show you an enhancement of this picture, and then you can clearly see the demon. There it is. You got the big tall white one with like a hook hand, and look what's next to him. A horned demon with big ears, eyes, nose, mouth, right next to him. These are what are controlling our government and making all these horrible, horrible decisions. And they're doing more. They're doing more. All right. Oh yeah. This one, huh? Okay. Now we have this one. This one I photographed a number of times, but I'm bringing it out again just for this. There he is. You can see he is a demon. He is right there. You can clearly see the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the cheek, the face, the ears, everything. Everything. I come across a lot at the Vortex. Enough that would make the strongest of men shit their pants. Every time. Now here I enhanced it so you could see a little better. Hey, there he is. There he is. They hide. You can't really see them. I have the ability to always see them. I've always been able to see them. It's just that, you know, I'm also the guy that takes the pictures of them. Alright. So that's what I wanted to get out tonight in this video. God, we all need help right now. If you're an incarnated human. And they not only have done those examples that I've given you, but they've done a hell of a lot worse. Including wiping the minds of our youth so that they'll be pliable when Lucifer makes his appearance. I mean, the average kid, let's say the average 16 to 18-year-old kid, doesn't know how to look at a clock and tell time on the wall. Doesn't know how to read or write cursive. Doesn't know about rotary phones or like HBO or something. They don't know anything like that. So they're basically just hollow husks walking around waiting to be grabbed. And they don't like to work. Not too many demons like to work, by the way. They just like fucking with people. I want everybody to try to take this information to heart. In my next video, I'm be coming out with a new revelation on Lucifer, where he's at, and what's going on with all that. And I'm sure a lot of people don't even know. They just don't even know. Even though it is in the Bible, just mentioned, but they don't pay attention to it. I want everybody to have a good night. Stay prayed up. And peace out.